Hi to everyone. In this video, I'm just going to discuss about how to store more number of stacks in a single array itself. In last video, we have discussed about how to store the content of two stacks in a single array itself, right? So what we are going to do it here means I'm just going to start it with an example. I'm having the stack 1, stack 2 and stack 3. Stack 1 I'm having the data A, B, C. 2 I'm having D, E, F, and then I'm having G, H, I. Okay, so just like the previous example that we have seen in the last video, no? So in the same way, I am taking one array as V. I am having several cells. Several cells are there. It ranges from 1 to M. Okay. What I am going to do it here means instead, if I am just having only two stacks, means I can let one stack to start from the lower bound and let it to grow towards upper bound, right? And I may make another stack to start from upper bound, and I may let it to grow towards lower bound. But here the situation is I'm having the three stack. So what I'm just going to do it here means I'm just going to fragment the length of one array into several partitions. Since I'm having three stacks here, I'm just going to fragment this array V into three partitions. How can I do it here means simply I can divide the length of my array by 3, so that I will get three partitions. Just for an example, I am saying I may take the value of M as 18. So it means I will get the length of each partition as 6. It means the bound for the stack 1 is ranges from 1 to 6, and for stack 2 is 7 to 12, and for stack 3 is ranges from 13 to 18, right? You just notice these things. For each stack, 6 cells are assigned here, but the content of the every stack is only 3 elements. It means we are the length, the data which is present in each stack here is only 3 elements. So we may have the empty spaces in between. Just for example, we can draw the stack here. You may name it as V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 cells will be assigned for stack 1. And next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this 6 cells will be assigned for stack 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So this 6 cells is assigned for stack 3. And if you are going to store the elements here means as usual, the lower bound of the V array is 1 and the upper bound is M. So the stack 1 elements which will starts from its lower bound 1. So A, B, C. So what's happening here means when I am trying to push an element into the stack 1, I am just going to push it within this range only. In case if I'm just going to store other elements as um, J, K, L, and even if I wish to store another one more element M means I couldn't push it because the size the size of the stack one is ranges from 1 to 6 only, so we couldn't store too much of values beyond that limit. So if you are trying to store the elements into the stack one beyond the limit means then we can give the messages a stack is full. Okay. Else you will just as per this example, you are just having ABC here. In case if you are just having the free spaces here means the memory will also be wasted, that we will see it now. Before that we will store the content of the stack 2 and stack 3. Just see here, here you are having D, E, F. Next we are going to store G, H and I. So you just consider here, whenever if you are just going to store the elements means you will get the empty spaces in between. What we are having, empty spaces in between. So what we are going to say it here means if there is an empty spaces here means there may be a situations in which we may prompt the user as a stack is filled. What will let's see one example for that one. For example, the element of the stack 1 is A, B and C only. Now I am just going to store the 3 more elements here. For example, J, K, L. Okay. Next, again I am trying to push one more element. For example, Y. To the stack 1, but when I am trying to store the element Y onto the stack 1, it will gives me the messages stack 1 is full. Why it is showing me the messages overflow means because range is allocated from 1 to 6 for the stack 1, but still in this array we are having the free spaces. So in such a cases, what we are just going to do it here means if there is a free space in the array means if we are having the spaces on the right hand side means we are going to shift the elements towards right hand by one cell. If we are having the spaces on the left hand side means we are going to shift the content of an stack 2 towards left hand. Let's see the diagrammatic representation now. Consider the array B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and then we may have 21 here. Okay. 21 here. Actually we have mentioned the size of M as 18 only, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So these cells is enough. I'm sorry. So here you will have 18, right? So the stack 1 element is A, B, C. So ranges from 1 to 6. Okay. And D, E, F. It's also having, yes, this is for stack 1, stack 2 and stack 3, right? And here we are having G, H, I. Okay. So consider the situation as here you are. I'm just going to push 3 more elements onto the stack 2. For example, X, Y, Z. Next, I'm just trying to store one more element onto the stack 2 as K. But when I'm trying to store this element K onto the stack 2 means there will be no space. Why there is no space here? Because the range for the stack 2 is 7 to 12 only. But actually the array is having the spaces. So what should I do it here means, in order to overcome this problem, either I should shift these elements towards left, since I am having the spaces on the left hand. Or else I can do another thing, as the free spaces are also available here, no? That's why I may shift these elements towards right hand. So what would be the diagrammatic representations will be here is, after shifting, just for an example I am saying, I will have A, B, C, one cell will be there, and in the next cell I will have D, then E, F, X, Y, Z, so that I will get one free space here. Yes, I can have the arrangement like this one. You just notice the thing here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the 6th place, we are having D. But actually, we have assigned the assigned the 6th cell for stack 1 only. But in order to overcome the problem of a memory wastage, and to resolve the problem of overcome in the stack 2, since we are having the spaces on the left hand, we have just shifted these elements towards left, right? So we have shifted to the next cell. So D is moved to this cell, and then E to this cell, D here, and E to this one, and F to these previous cells, X to this locations, and Y to this one, and Z to this locations. That's why we are having the representation like this one. Now we got the free space here, so here we can store K. And next one thing, again I would like to store one more element as J onto the stack 2 itself, means either I can shift it towards left, or else I can shift it towards right. The reason here is I'm having the free spaces on both sides. Okay, since we have already seen the example for left shifting, we can see the example for right shifting. And for right shifting, what would be the representation means? I'm just erasing this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then you will have 16, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Am I right? Wait, once again I am checking. 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Right. So I will have A, B, C, and then what I'm just going to do it here means, since I'm going to shift the elements towards the right hand by one cell, I will have I here, then H here, G, then K, Z, Y, X, F, E, and D. So you just see here. So what we are just wait. I'm sorry. We have to do one thing. I'm extremely sorry. So while shifting, we should shift the content of the stack 3 alone. So we are just shifting G, H and I only. And here we are just going to have D, E, F, X, Y, Z, K. Then we got the space here. So here we can push the element, new element. If we wish to store the elements in stack 1 means, since we are having the empty spaces here, easily we can push it, right? So once again I am saying, whenever if you are going to store the content of multiple stacks in a single array itself means, you are going to fragment it into the 3 partitions. While storing the elements in 3 partitions, there may be a possibility of memory wastage. In order to overcome that one, we are just going to create the empty spaces for the array to resolve the overflow problem. We may shift the elements either towards the left hand or else towards the right hand. So as to create the space for the new element to be pushed in, right? So that directions depends upon the free spaces availability. For example, if the free spaces are available on the left hand side means, you can shift the elements towards left hand. If you are going to have the elements free spaces on the right hand means, you can shift the elements towards right hand, right? So this is the thing, this is the methodology of storing the multiple stacks in a single array itself. I hope that you have understand the concepts clearly. In case if you are having any queries related to this concept means, kindly post it in the comment section. Thank you.